All right. And last part. All right, let's get it going. What is up, everybody? Bazay here at Mojobreak. Today is Friday, November 14th, and we are getting ready to break our 2025 Topps Pro Debut Baseball Hobby 8-box case picker team number 4. As always, all cards ship here at Mojobreak. Going to run through our team list. 41 shutoff with the Diamondbacks, Marlins, Padres, Rangers, Mariners. A. DeVito, Phillies. Andrew, White Sox. Andrew 2478 with the Twins. B. Packard with the Angels. C. Willie, Braves. Daniel, Pirates. HC 916 with the Blue Jays. IR Bone, Cubs and Yankees. Jawatek, Nationals. Judson, Guardians. Lejao with the Reds. Logballs, Mets, Orange, Red Sox and Giants. Shane, Royals and Dodgers. Shio, Rockies. SL Duffy with the Athletics. Troy, Tigers, Rays, Orioles, Astros, and Cardinals. And finally, Vintage with the Brew Crew. The Brew Crew. All right, let's get it, y'all. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look to see if I can find it. If I can find it, then I can put them to the side. I won't be, the thing is, I won't be in until like around 4. So if you do come in, I don't even know where they're, if you're going to be able to get it. All right, here we go. Box number 1. Good luck, all. Out of 150, Chase Harlan for the Dodgers. Yoferi Solano, Marlins. JJ Weatherholt. And our first auto is Jared Sundstrom. 49 out of 50 on the gold auto. Travelers. Okay, I could do that. Yeah, if I can find them, I'll definitely do that. Let's see. Travelers. Where the Travelers at? Oh, Seattle Mariners. Let's go to Seattle Mariners. All right, next up we got Vladimir Restituyo. Wild names. Kevin McConaughey, League Elites. Ryan Campos out of 199, Cardinals. Toronto. Of course. Dalton Rushing. Next up we have Luis Almeida for the Orioles on the base auto. 4 autos per box. Out of 299, we have Kyle DeBarge. Purple. Cam Caminiti, Bryce Eldridge. Sean Keys out of 125 for the Blue Jays. And Walker Janik. Out of 199 for the Tourists. Astros. Walker Janik for the Astros. Gotta be careful with these. These autos like to hide in there. Ooh.
Damn, you're almost done.
Shh. Don't jinx me. Chase DeLander. Aiden Smith. I was just waiting for you so we can go to BJ's. That's the only reason why I didn't sell out my Noir break yet.
Well, I'm about to hit my last break.
Wow.
Transportation,
Hit a cardboard Champa banger for me. 18 out of 99, Slade Caldwell. Brady House. Carson DeMartini out of 150. And George Lombard Jr. for the Renegades. Yankees. Look at that. I knew that off the top of my head. Isn't that amazing? 2 out of 99. Did you know George Lombard Jr. played for the Yankees?
Yeah.
Man, come on.
He hit over 400 in spring training.
Over 400. I hit over 400 in spring training too.
And I know it better than most people.
Mosaic case to end the night.
Half case.
Half caser. So much color in these.
Yeah.
I pitched an idea to TJ yesterday to let us rip more of this.
Okay.
You want to know?
Sure.
You care? You really care? You don't sound very interested.
I'm down.
Okay. Separate spot for base.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
He said it'd be better, but he'd prefer not to at all.
That's one of those things that if we have a separate spot for base to begin with, no one would have said anything.
Yes.
But now it's just like,
It's too far gone.
yeah.
I told them that you were the most knowledgeable, so that in terms of baseball, so they should put you on sorting. Sorting, yeah.
That's,
Below your pay grade?
no, I wouldn't even say that. That's facts, bro. I would have the easiest time.
Yes, exactly. It's a known fact, Jack.
And I was just fanning.
You were fanning?
Yeah.
Oh, like just brr,
I was just like
Vladimir Restituyo.
getting to the last card.
You know what? I was doing that, and then I saw this little auto pop up as a base card, and that scared me, so I stopped doing it.
Okay.
John Spikerman, 19 out of 199. Spikerman, is that Phillies? The Threshers? Phillies, wow, banger, look at me. He took all my golds. George Lombard out of 175. Teran Laranzo. Young Chan out of 150. I think that's Royals. Young Chan the Colombian Fireflies. Royals, look at, man, I'm proud of myself. I've been doing enough baseball breaks lately that I'm starting to correlate the names of the teams. Juan Flores. No clue. No clue on this one. I can't even see the name on it. The Dust Devils? Or is the Dust Devils? I don't even know if that's possible. Or are the Dust Devils? There's so many teams. This is ridiculous. Juan Flores. I'm going to have to control F it right now because can't find it. Tri-City Dust Devils. Okay. Tri-City Dust Devils. Angels. Juan Flores for the Angels. This stuff is crazy. It's chaotic. I can understand why shipping department is terrified of it. Out of 299, Thomas White, Marlins. Ryan Waldschmidt, Bryce Eldridge. Kellen Lindsey, Dodgers out of 199. Nick Kurtz, nice on the green. Nick Kurtz, 36 out of 99. Athletics. 36 out of 99. Athletics. 36 out of 99. 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 36 out of Is this stuff really this like loaded? It feels loaded. I just realized how similar those guys' autos are, by the way. Eight out of 10, Chris Cortez on the red color match for the Angels. Just snag a post-it note real quick. Nick Montgomery for the Braves out of 199. Leo DeVries. Carson Benji. United States men's going down. Republic of Ireland and Ecuador going down. 15 left there. Drew Beam for the Royals out of 99. And Luke Adams for the Rattlers. I'm going to assume Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. All right, Elmo, let me finish this break, brother, and then I'll check for you, okay? Sorry, I'm just trying to balance everything right now. I'm going to assume Diamondbacks on this. What did I say it was? Wisconsin Rattlers. Brewers, really? Come on. Whose idea was that? Somebody missed the memo. You know, I'll check right now, Emma. I'll take care of you and get that taken care of. To be fair, though, I just threw, like, you know, I thought D-backs and Rattlers was just like a combo. It was going to be a thing. All right, let me see. Refresh, make sure. It's so random. All right, check. Ooh. What are we at right now? We're at. Let's do something. You give me the 180 on those, Elmo? 180, I'll put it on Columbia. Let me know, Elmo. I'll run that as soon as you give me the green light. I think it was Cody who was telling me, our social media guy, that they did like some reformatting or something. Okay. Put it on Columbia for you. All right, Max Clark out of 175. Carson Benji, Marcelo Mayer, Juan Flores. That is for the... Did we say the Angels? Angels earlier? I think it was the Angels. The Dust Devils. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Chris Cortez, red out of 10. And then we hit a Nick Kurtz as well, green. I'm curious if this stuff is loaded or I just came across some bangers. Yeah, this is Angels. Angels there. Charlie Condon, Travis Sakura, Riku Nishida out of 99. Out of 199, Ty Southseen for the Cubbies. Wilbin Francisco, and we got a patch here. Pro debut jumbo autograph relic card, Cullen Hawk. Cullen Hawk. 16 out of 25. Nice. St. Lucie Mets. That's for the Mets. See? Why is it got to be so hard? St. Lucie Mets for the Mets. Let's see if this fits in here. It's a nice little card there. All right. That gets us down to 12. 12 left in Noir, you guys. 12 left there. If you're looking for another break, our last break of the night. 12 left. Kevin McConaughey. I know he's a relatively big name. Jason Churio out of 125. Our next auto is Cobb Hightower for the Padres. Base auto. Have you jumped into any of this, Ricky? Chris Cortez, Xavier Isaac, Cole Mathis. What is this? Cliff Lee on the Bison? Is this a short print at all? First time seeing one. PJ Morlando, Cooper Pratt, Carter Matheson. Carter Matheson at a 150 Blue Wave. For the Cardinals, Chase Davis on the orange auto. That's gorgeous. 14 out of 25. St. Louis. Anybody know? I have a feeling that might be something. I don't know. The way baseball likes to make things SPs. Close my phone. We're going to top load it just in case. It reminds me of, what's that one called? I have it on the tip of my tongue. Man, I can't remember what it's called. The one with the awful to open packs. The really hard ones. Tops. Can't remember. All right, box number 4. Jeremy Rodriguez for the Mets. Heritage, yes. Jared Serna. Marcelo Mayer. Jared Sundstrom for the Travelers out of 299. Freaking Heritage. Arkansas. I know I should know this one. Seattle. Yep, Seattle, that's the one. Maybe they aren't short print. Buffalo Bisons. JJ Weatherholt. Matt Shaw. Nick Morabito out of 150. PJ Morlando on some Marlins. Ooh, future cornerstones. Christian Moore, 17 out of 25. Gorgeous. Angels. This stuff is kind of crazy. Oh, you don't belong there. Out of 75, Aiden Smith. I believe that's Marlins as well. McConaughey. Jared Sundstrom out of 199. Nick McLean, White Sox. Christian Campbell. John Spikerman. Out of 99, Victor Rodriguez. Jack Caglione. Cooper Pratt. Kyle Henley for the Tortugas. And Juan Baez for the Carolina Mudcats. Carolina Mudcats. My eyes twitching. Why's Carolina? Oh, there it is. Brewers. The Brew Crew. All right. So we got anything else in here? That was box number 4. 4 down, 4 to go. This stuff is kind of crazy, and I like it. All right, box number 5 incoming. All right. Edgar Quintero, Chase DeLander. Cole Messina out of 199. Cole Messina. Cole Messina for the Spokane Indians. Spokane Indians. Rockies. Rockies. Out of 75, Engelt Urena. Travis Sakura. Ivan Luciano out of 50 gold for the D-backs. A gold speckle. Colson Montgomery. Leo DeVries. Leo DeVries. No longer on the Padres, right? Is he still on the Padres? Or he got traded? Storm. Like, Padres, yeah. It's sad. Okay. So sad. Carter Matheson out of 99. Cags, Roman Anthony. JJ Weatherholt out of 150. Sean Keys, I'm going to assume Blue Jays. Dunedin Blue Jays. Dun. Yep. Look at that. See? That's not hard. Out of 175, Nate Nankiel. We got a green auto of Josh Karen for the Nuts. The Modesto Nuts. Seattle Mariners. Minor league teams have the wildest names. The Modesto Nuts. Xavier Isaac. Samuel Basallo, Drew Beam, and Cole Mathis. Cole Mathis for the Cubbies. Cubs. All right, that was box number 5. 5 down, 3 to go. Excuse me. Ryan Sloan. Stud. Just hit those last 12 in Noir again. That's hilarious. A little bonkers over there, huh? Last 12 in Noir hit, you guys. Big boy of the night. Yoelin Cespedes, Jaime Ferrer, Leo DeVries, Michael Arroyo for the Everett Aqua Sox out of 199. Everett Aqua Sox. What is an Aqua Sock? That's what I want to know. Some sort of sock that you put on in the water. Seattle Mariners. Oh, is it like a bodysuit thing? I think it might be like a bodysuit, like a wetsuit, but an aqua sock. Carson Benji, Jason Chourio. Ty Southstein for the Cubbies. Mariner. I mean, it makes sense at the end of the day. Cam Caminiti. Colt Emerson. Blake Wright on the purple for the Fresno Grizzlies at a $2.99. Is that Giants based on the location? Rockies. Rockies. Hagen Smith. Jonathan Long out of 50. Jonathan Long gold speckle out of 50. For the Cannonballers, Minneapolis, Alexander Albertus. No, Kannapolis. Where's Kannapolis at? Just making places up now. White Sox, Alexander Albertus. For the Cannonballers. It's too easy. All night long. Braylon Morrell at a $2.99. Colby Thomas. Xander Muth. Charlie Condon. Jason Chourio. Luke Adams at a 150. And our auto, Carson DiMartini. DiMartini at a 175 for the Clearwater Threshers. Mariners. Phillies. The Phils. All right, 2 boxes left, yo. Two boxes left. All right, box number 7. Let's see if we can get a super or something crazy before we wrap this one up. 32 out of 75, Jeremy Rodriguez. Kellen Lindsay, sorry. Max Clark. Dylan Head out of 99. What is Dylan Head? I can't remember. 32 out of 99. Jupiter Hammerheads. Jupiter Marlins. Dylan Head. The Marlins. Out of 299, J.D. Dix, Hagen Smith, Roman Anthony, Eduardo Quintero out of 99. Quinteros for the Dodgers. Los Dodgers. Colt Emerson, 24 out of 99. Rockies? Rockies, I believe. Everett Aqua Sox. Yeah, I think. Seattle Mariners. Oh, yes. Cole Emerson. Dang it. I knew that one. I should have known it. Slacking right now. Falling off from the beginning. I was hitting him. Juan Flores out of 99. Angels. Lazaro Montes. Joe Vitrano out of 125. Rico Nishida for the Barons. Birmingham Barons is going to be Brewers. White Sox. I was doing so good in the beginning. Maybe I was just getting lucky. Maybe I was just getting lucky. Max Clark. All right. Chase Harlan. That's the Dodger right there. I know that. White Sox. You can't say White Sox on YouTube, apparently. It holds it. Held for review. Jacob Kotsar at a 150. Jonathan Long. Jonathan Long for the Smokes. Knoxville Smokes. The Knoxville Smokes. For the Smokies for the Cubs. Smokies. All right, that was box number 7. Last box, Mojo. Yeah, I had to approve your message. Apparently, I was under the impression that it was some sort of maybe like racially motivated statement or something. I don't know. No habla, no sé. Yep. It is what it is. All right, last box, y'all. We have 12 left in Noir. All right, here we go. Last box, Mojo. Out of 299, Brandon Sproat. Chase Utley, PJ Morlando, Samuel Basalo, Alexander Albertus out of 125, and Nate Ninkil for the Lansing Lugnuts. 20 out of 75. The Lansing Lugnuts. Oakland A's. Lazaro Montes, Dante Nori. And we got an orange coming up here in a second. And a true gold. Theron Lorenzo, Samuel Basalo. Carter Johnson, 24 out of 25. And Cam Smith, wow, 1 out of 50. Carter Johnson, Marlins. Carter Johnson. Jupiter Hammerheads, I know this. Ooh. Bang. And Cam Smith, clearly the Astros. I know that one. Very nice. First on the print, 1 out of 50 there. For the Hooks. The Corpus Christi Hooks. Hook 'em. Hook 'em. Nice hit for the Astros there. Pablo Guerrero. Chase the Lauder. Arjun Namala. Blue Jays. 200 out of 300. I know that one too. The Pala Namala. I'm an expert. I redeemed myself here at the end. Casey Cook, Luis Baez, Ethan Anderson out of 99. All right, last auto coming up here. Let's see. Colson Montgomery. It's a base auto of George Walco for the Cannonballers. I had the Cannonballers a little. Canopolis White Sox. All right, y'all. That'll do it for our Topps Pro debut. Appreciate you guys jumping in this one. Gonna do a recap here in a second. Let me sleeve these. Any cards that were sleeved in this break will be top loaded by the shipping department for time-saving purposes. But just know your cards are in safe hands. All right, recapping coming. Great break. At least I thought it was great. All right, George Walco for the White Sox. Arjun Namala, Blue Jays. Nate Nankiel. I'm going to have to remember this. Who was it again? The Lansing Lugnuts. Oh, the Lansing Lugnuts. Oakland A's. Jonathan Long. Knoxville. Cubs. Riku Nishida. Barons. Birmingham Barons. White Sox. My lord. Cole Emerson. Mariners? Fudge. I know I should know this one. Everett. Mariners. Dylan Head. Dylan Head. Come on. Jupiter Hammerheads. Marlins. It really is. Carson DiMartini. Threshers. Clearwater Threshers. Phillies. Alexander Albertus. Cannonballers. White Sox. Jonathan Long. Blake Wright. Is that Cubs? Fresno Grizzlies. Oh no, that was Rockies, I think. Fresno Grizzlies. Yeah, Rockies. Michael Arroyo. Seattle. Everett Aqua Sox. Everett. Yeah. Mariners. Cole Mathis Cubs. Josh Karen for the Nuts. Modesto Nuts. Modesto Nuts. Seattle Mariners. Sean Keys, Blue Jays. Ivan Luciano. Cole Messina. Spokane Indians. Who is this? Spokane. Rockies. Juan Baez for the Mudcats. Carolina Mudcats. Carolina Mudcats is Milwaukee Brewers. Nick McCain for the White Sox. McLean. Jared Sundstrom. Mariners. Travelers. Where are you? The Arkansas Travelers. Mariners. Yeah. Cliff Lee. Cobb Hightower. Padres. Juan Flores. Angels. Luke Adams for the Brewers. I think it was the Brewers. The Rattlers. I think it was the Brewers. Wisconsin. Wisconsin Rattlers. Brewers, yep. Nick Montgomery. Braves, Juan Flores, Angels, Spikerman, Phillies, Threshers, Phillies, Slade Caldwell, Walker Janik, Astros, right? Tourists, pretty sure. Astros. Luis Almeida, Blue Jays. Cam Smith, Astros. Carter Johnson, Marlins. Man, gosh. Jupiter Hammerheads. Marlins, my lord. Christian Moore, Angels. Chase Davis, Blue Jays. Not Blue Jays, Cardinals, sorry. Cullen Hawk for the Mets. Leo DeVries, Padres. Nick Kurtz, Athletics. George Lombard, Yankees. Jared Sundstrom, Mariners. Travelers. Where are the Travelers at? Mariners. And Chris Cortez on the red for the Angels. All right. That'll do it. That was our 2025 Topps Pro debut MLB 8-box case. Pick your team number 4. Thank you guys for jumping in that one. Apologies for my struggle on the AAA, the minor league names. Outside of that, I don't think I've ever done a break with players that have the minor league names on them. I think it's my first ever one.